फ्रेंड एक बार फिर से स्वागत है। फ्रेंड्स, 1 फरवरी 22 को जब बजट डिक्लेयर हुआ उसके बाद से प्रतिक्रियाएं आनी शुरू हो गई और इस संबंध में AIBEA ने भी एक प्रेस रिलीज जारी किया 1 फरवरी को। उस प्रेस रिलीज के जो मुख्य मुद्दे थे वो बैंकिंग सेक्टर को इग्नोर करने के लिए और जो कंसर्न हैं बैंकिंग सेक्टर के लिए उस पर बात किया गया। उसके मुख्य बिंदु जो हैं huge bad corporate loans, willful defaulters, policy of privatization, disinvestment, monetization of public sectors, manpower crisis in banking sector, or non-inclusion of the bankers for the relief under section 80CCD। फ्रेंड्स, इन 5-6 मुद्दों पर AIBA के जनरल सेक्रेटरी श्री CS वेंकटचलम ने एक प्रेस रिलीज जारी करके 1 फरवरी को जारी किया। बजट 22-23 फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ बैंक एम्प्लॉयज एसोसिएशन वी वेयर एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट द बजट फॉर द ensuing year 22-23 will address some of the important issues confronting the banking sector, but it is the disappointing that their issues remain unaddressed. The main problem facing the banks, particularly our public sector bank, is the huge bad loans created on account of the loan delinquency by the big borrowers and corporates. We have been demanding that the government should publish the list of the names of the loan defaulters, and this has not been considered in this budget. Also, as per RBI definition, there are more than 1,000 willful defaulters who have taken huge loans and are deliberately not repaying the loan. Amount involved in these willfully defaulter loans is more than rupees 1,10,000 crores. We have been demanding that the tough action should be taken on these defaulters for criminal offense instead of civil proceedings, but there has been no mention about any action on these willful defaulters in this budget. We have also been emphasizing that the focus should be recovery of the huge corporate bad loans by taking stringent measures, but government is focusing on resolution of bad loans. In the name of resolution, huge sacrifices are made by the banks and the defaulters escape from any penal action. These bad loans are being taken over by the various corporate companies at the cheap rate with deep haircut for the banks even to the extent of 50-90%. In this budget also the government is taking of resolution of bad loans and not recovery. This will further hurt the interest of the banks. Again, instead of taking penal measures to the recovery of the bad loan, the government has approved the starting of the bad loans, and may huge bad loans are being transferred to this bad bank at the discounted price. At discount. Again, at the cost of the profits of the banks. Thus, it is very clear that the government wants to help the corporate defaulters at the cost of the public sector banks and the saving of the common people and that are kept as deposit in the banks. In this budget also the government has reiterated their policy, privatization, disinvestment and the monetization of the public sector. This is most retrogressive and hence the trade unions and people at large have to intentionally the struggles against these measures. Government has also decided to private bank and AIB has already decided that the such measures will be reacted by the countrywide struggle and strikes. And other issues is the already public sector banks are undertaking all the schemes of the government involving huge volume of work. Further schemes are being added which will further add to the work pressure in the banks, but the banks are reluctant to recruit new hands and to provide adequate staff in the branches. If the government does not ensure that the adequate manpower is provided in the banks, AIBA has decided to launch exclusive agitation on this vital issues. Regarding exemption of the contribution of national pension scheme in the banks under 80 AIBA has taken up the matter with the finance minister. इन कुछ मुद्दों पर AIBA ने अपना प्रेस रिलीज जारी किया और उसमें सच है कि बैड कॉरपोरेट लोन्स और डिफॉल्टर्स लोन्स और साथ में हेयर कट और सबसे लास्ट द क्राइसिस ऑफ द मैन पावर इन द बैंक इंडस्ट्रीज. Bankers are facing lot of pressure in their routine works and recruitment is must. This is the new updates. Thank you friends. Thank you.